Yo, what's up, everybody? Cage here, back with Intimidations, the Silent Force album. Today we have Destroyed demo version because that's the only version of the song that exists. Let me just pull something up here. Oh yeah, that's gonna be all the way Badunk. Okay, thank you. After this one, we have 4 more to go to finish out the bonus editions of this album and call it a day. I don't know what to expect from this song. I feel like some of the ones I've been listening to, like all of them sound good. I think there's a few that have been a little hit or miss for me when I go back and listen to them again. But like in the moment, I'm always happy with Sharon singing. She has very gorgeous vocals and whatnot. I love some of the awesome effects that they add in there, and just overall in general, their instrumentation, the orchestration, just pretty solid across the board. So I don't really know what to expect with this song, but perusing bits of the lyrics, it seems like we're getting into some real subjects. Though the one part about this that I'm a little confused on now. This says this whole stanza here. Well, a couple stanzas. I close my eyes as I walk the thin line between love and hate for the person with the same blood in his veins. Does that mean like I don't know why my first thought went to father or to brother, because that easily could be like father or son. I guess that's his, so you know that's why I'm doing male pronouns here. Oh, also sorry about the cat. Not sure why, but the cat's meowing its motherfucking ass off today, so sorry about that. So I guess I could see that. Huh. Yeah, I could see this being towards the father. Very interesting. But yeah, the lyrics look a little dark, a little intense and whatnot, so I'm hoping that the music will mirror that. So let's not waste any more time. Let's bring it on down here. About 5 minutes of delight, I'm sure. Destroyed demo version with Intimidation. Show me. Excuse me, the throat's been filling in the last couple of days. Show me what you got.
is justified.
All right, okay. I see you there. Let's see what we got going down here. All right. Oh, okay. Uh, so I'm gonna keep in mind that this is a demo version of the song. Because I think that means for these is it not super like refined or whatnot. Because it definitely doesn't seem like there's a lot of production and mixing and perfecting of the vocal lines or whatnot. Um, and some of at least the riffs and the guitaring and stuff were like a little basic. There was definitely some nice rhythm switch ups in there and stuff that kind of threw little hooks in there. There's just like okay, I'm feeling that. But for the most part, it was just kind of like a straightforward song. You know what I mean? Like nothing that would like turn my nose up against or anything like meh, this ain't it or anything like that. But not necessarily something that's just like bro bumping on repeat. It's definitely like somewhere in between there. I just listen to it. It's like I enjoyed listening to that song. I mean, I think it's decent. It's definitely decent. I don't say anything spectacular, but like there were definitely some elements in there that I appreciated. Some elements in there I liked for sure. I would say I'm more I don't know addicted in love with. I appreciate the lyrics. Um, I would say more than the song itself. Again, not that I have anything against the song. I thought the song was just fine. But like, I think the lyrics of the song kind of like hit it home a little bit harder for me than the instrumentations and the vocals and whatnot. Though I will say, I did write this down later, but this definitely does sound like Sharon was singing. Uh, yeah, sure. Was singing kind of in her lower register for most of the song, which is kind of nice. It's kind of change from what I'm used to hearing when Sharon sings and whatnot, which was really nice. It's just kind of flexing that lower range and whatnot, which was cool. I did enjoy that for sure. Um, yeah, I don't really got a whole lot about that. I did love the piano and the little piano solo sections and whatnot were really cool. I did like some of the background vocals, like choir like vocals in the beginning, and the string work was fun from here and there. Nice, decent opening riff here in the beginning. Some nice rhythm switch ups. Um, I don't know if this was just the second verse or not. I'll have to check the bits and pieces of the first one that we go through to verify that or not. But I noticed it in the second verse. I didn't write down the first one. The second verse, it sounded like they had some like very kind of electronic, very chunky chords coming up from the guitars, and whatnot, which was kind of cool. I liked that switch up there. If it wasn't back to switch up, or it just could have been the second time they were doing it, I don't remember. Um, there's a cool string rhythm in there at one point. I want to check out the instrumental interlude that happened near the end. And then that very interesting vocal echo she had on her way out the last time through the course was also a nice touch that I want to check out. So little things like that here and there. We can bring this back to the beginning. Okay, bringing it back down here. Yeah, beginning piano, strings, choir vocals. I want to check all that out. And then when the guitar riff comes in, I want to check that out as well. It's just beautiful. Like, just very high. It's kind of. First imagery I get is like a beautiful like autumn or summer day. I know those are two different two different times of the year, but like or maybe even spring, just kind of the beautiful times where it's not covered in snow and destruction. Well, I guess that can be beautiful as well, but just like nice sunny day, like just like out in a field by a tree with like branches and leaves and stuff everywhere. Just I just get like that imagery, this kind of light, open grassland nature beauty to the kind of high held notes from the strings and the nice playful energy from the piano. I love the dum da da dum da da dum. Those nice little da da das, nice little triplets there. Uh, Might be triplet, just nice 3 note run there. That comes that rhythm just has this nice kind of playful energy to it, and just kind of beauty and sereneness to it. It's just it's very peaceful. I kind of enjoyed that. It's right out the gate, and you just have those vocals, just kind of hanging over everything like that. That's also a nice little touch on there. It's pretty. It's very pretty, very light. And yeah, and it could just be because we know what the lyrics are and whatnot, and what I assume the subject is. While it is kind of pretty and playful, it does kind of have this like a slight edge of sorrow to it. Like it's got a lot of hopefulness to it. I think that's why it's kind of light and airy and kind of has this beauty to it. But at the same time, I feel like a little bit of weight of sorrow is like on the nose. It has some stress to it at the same time. It's very interesting. Yeah, and that's same thing. I think that's why that's there. It's added together. That like dun 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 dun, but like in the much higher register. I can't tell if that's like a keyboard hitting along with the guitars or if that's a string instrument. I'm not 100% sure. My guess would be string, but it's just very nice sharp ding 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 ding. Just nice little high sharp hits in there accompanying the guitars. Nice touch. I like that. Yeah, something about this riff too. It's just like I don't know, something about it. It's just I enjoy it. It's got some nice little catchiness to it. It's got some nice movement to it. It's got a little bit of grittiness to it. It's just I'm digging this riff. I'm feeling it. And it wouldn't be me if I didn't check when I start doing the head movement if there's some syncopated offbeat hits in here, because I think there might have been. Hold on. Yeah, I think it's a variation. There's nothing really syncopated about it because it's mostly on the beat hits, but there are some off the beat hits that I hear more commonly coming in that higher string sound. But yeah, there's definitely some start on some. The rhythm sometimes starts on the offbeat, most of the time it's on the downbeat, and there's little offbeat hits in there. Maybe that's why I like the rhythm so much. Why that riff so much, because nice little offbeat hits in there. I love that. You know me. I love when right before the vocals come in, that little dun 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 from the piano. Just nice little playful touch in there, like that. Is there anything I got in here? A few seconds. There's a little rhythm hiccup in there that they did. I like that. I like little rhythm switch ups like that. Keeps it fresh, keeps it popping. Nothing really about the vocals. Again, kind of that lower register for Sharon, which is really nice. A nice kind of switch up to what you're used to hearing from Within Temptation. I like the tone in general. Again, it doesn't sound as refined as I would expect a studio version to sound, especially from Within Temptation. So it does have a little bit of this like kind of weirdness to it, but at the same time, like I'm not against it. I don't think it's bad by any means. It's just it's not hitting me with that like, oh fucking Sharon killing it kind of feel that I'm usually getting from Rhythm Temptation. So it's like, it's some decent vocals. I appreciate the switch up and the change and whatnot, and like, yeah, I can dig it.
But my best was never good enough. Somehow you're only able to see all I am not.
It's just that simple snare hit. Just the snare hit jumping a bit there. Hold on, let me get where this beat is here.
Somehow you're only able to see all I am not.
Yeah, the first one was on like the end of one, and then I think the other one was like either on 3 or at the end of 3. Oh yeah, I think it might have just been around 3, 1 and 3. So you expected to ka, but no, da. Little, just some well placed snare hits to just like jolt the rhythm real fast and just like whoa, that was interesting, that was different, and then just brings you back in. Digging it. What the fuck did I write there? Not sure, so we'll have to find out. We'll jump ahead a little bit here, around 1:15. Something happened, and I'm not 100% positive what it was. So let's check it out here. Transition. That's what that is. I don't know why there's lower on there. It makes it look like an F. I was like, what's a franz? Transition. Pretty decent transition. At least there is a transition. I just like a good transition. Something that sets up the chorus, and they did that. Happy with it. I don't think there is much of one in this from the second verse on, but it could have just been because it was the same thing or something like that. I'm not 100% positive. But I did like the transition, or at least enjoyed that there was a clean transition here. So let's hear that. Yeah, there's a little bit of intensity before that, and then a lot of the treble from the drums and stuff cut out, and then just like a 2-note pickup of just vocals, chorus. So again, like not like the most mind-blowing transition, but like a clean, solid transition, and I will take that all day. Yeah, it's the bass, the kick drum starts hitting like do 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 do, and then you get more ta ta ta, kind of more coming in from the snare. I think it's every other beat instead of every beat, like I made it sound like, but like it starts coming in more frequently and then just kind of cuts off, and then it's just vocal pickup into the chorus. I like the little string touches in there. Dum 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 dum. I think I might have marked that later, so we'll have to deal with that when we get there. But yeah, just nice and clean, We're gonna jump ahead a little bit here to check out the second verse and hear those guitar chords, because I did not hear them in the first verse this time. I'm pretty sure I would have noted them. Hopefully I didn't miss them. But in the second verse here, like very distorted, electronic, chunky guitar chords in here. I like that. Second half, nah. Nice little embellishment there, like that. Yeah, they just totally maxed out the distortion on right here. Just like that. I like that. Yeah, it just has that chunky, gritty sound to it. I like it. Very electronic, very just very distorted. Like lots of reverb slapped on that bitch. Like, mm, it's fat chords right there.
Close my eyes as I walk.
Yeah, I feel like that was there, but it just wasn't like. I think they mixed it up different here in the second one. It's just so pronounced, just so chunky, just like it's dominating a lot of the sound in here, which I feel like it's threatening to overthrow the vocals a little bit, which is a little bit on the dangerous side. But like, I feel like I can still hear Sharon clear enough that it's not too bad. But like, it's rubbing there. It's getting close, but you know, it's still pretty good. I'll take that. Um, well, jump ahead a little bit here. We give it. Well, let's listen a little bit more. Then we'll jump ahead. Another little rhythm hiccup switch up in there. Digging it, digging it. That happens a couple times throughout here. I think the next thing we have around 3 minutes in is something with strings, some string rhythm stuff that I want to check out. But yeah, just love those little hiccups in there now and then. Very beautiful. Let's jump around 45 here. Let that play out. Something about string rhythm. I like the nice little extra hits kind of coming from the drums and the snare and whatnot. And here, clean, like that, like that. Gets good energy, some good bubbliness to it. Well, of course, the strings coming in, very beautiful. We're looking for specific rhythm though, not sure what happened, but just love that just kind of general string, violin, viola kind of sound just over the top of everything. Really nice touches.
Do you ever wonder if it's justified? It's so
Yeah, it's a rhythm-ish. It plays with the piano here. It's a little doom 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 coming in from the piano there. But also like dun 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 dun, dun. Just kind of this nice like pulsed movement coming in from the strings there. Just this nice little musical interlude in the rests and the vocals. Some nice movement when the vocals are resting, like that. Again, some playfulness to it. Also, just the sounds in general just kind of has some sorrowness to it. Like just some sorrow. It's packed with sorrowness. Don't know if that's grammatically correct. Anyways, yeah, just like these sounds.
do you ever wonder if it's justified? It's so
That's dun, 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 dun. I think that's jump. It's bouncing down and up between thirds, like dun 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 dun. Like it starts dun 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 like that. I see what it's doing there. I like that. I like that. I like that writing. There's a specific like warm up that's similar to that. I can't remember. Anyways, yeah, just like that sound in general. Around 3:20 here, we're just kind of let this last minute here kind of roll out a little bit. The instrumental interlude, right? The instrumental interlude's gonna come out here. I want to talk about. I want to dive into it. So we'll let it roll out here, and then we'll dissect that a little bit. I like the treble from the what my guess would be crash cymbal that's going on the drums there. It's just kind of riding over everything. It's nice. Very strong. So we got everything coming here. We got the strings. We got the background vocals back. We guitar riffs going off. Drums just just riding a lot of cymbal work here. Just solid full sound coming out here out the gate. It just has this very stroby, da, 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 you know, just kind of very stroby like sound in the rhythm. Oh, very interesting. I like that. Nice little rhythm to kind of transition us here. Nice little transition because I think it's bring them back down to that soft piano again, the way we started. Very clean transition there. Takes a second for the strings to come back, and I swear I hear just a faint coming in from some like vocals fading off or something like that, or just some other kind of sound or instrument or keyboard sound or whatever coming in, just placed in there. But just I just like that, just cut straight down to the bare piano, just like a little bit hanging over, and then the string swell back in. Like, I like it just to break it down to simplified and then build it to a simplified state and then build it back up again. Nice. So beautiful. Yeah, bringing back the opening motif back in here with the piano line. Nice. Yeah, you can hear those vocals in there. Such a nice little musical interlude there. Just, very beautiful, very gorgeous.
It's so easy.
And then a clear vocal push back into the chorus for the last time. Again, very clean transitions, but I've come to expect that with In Temptation. I don't think I've ever had any issue with their transitions between sections. So, just, staple of their work. They're really good at writing those transitions. Very clean. I love the movement and the energy from the drums, man. Just in the chorus, just in general, like every time, just has this great movement and energy to it. It mirrors the guitar riff rhythm very well.
Do you ever wonder if it's justified? It's so easy to destroy and condemn the
I think that's how it rides all the way to the end here. But just like, you think you're gonna get the whole chorus and everything for the last time with everything involved, but then after it just came from a soft place and it gave you everything back in, it strips it back down to just piano strings, and it's like just keeps it kind of pure on the way out. Very interesting choice. I'm digging it. It's the reason I say it's an interesting choice is because we just came from there. Like we went with the heavy, then we went to the soft, then back to the heavy, and since we just came from soft like not too long ago, you think that heavy's gonna ride us on the way out since Boreham's done, but it brings it back to the soft again. Very interesting choice. I'm digging it. I'm feeling it.
you do not understand.
I don't hear the strings. Actually, I take that back. No strings.
Ever wonder if it's justified?
Just some heavy lower left hand chords and stuff coming in here and there for the piano, and then what sounds like a little bit of a gong hit in there as well with the last heavy chord from the piano.
Ever wonder if it's justified?
Yeah, I think that is. It's like, it's not a crash on the gong. It's just a little ding, just a little hit right when the dum comes of the piano, and it just kind of rides and fades away. Interesting choice. Very interesting choice. Yeah, I mean, decent song. decent song. Again, I like hearing Sharon's lower tones. Solid, sound good. Again, I don't think completely refined, but it's a demo, so that's what you get. You get what you get. You know what I mean? Some nice riffs, some nice rhythm switch ups, great orchestration, beautiful piano string work in there with some nice sprinkled in background choir vocals, just a sprinkle on top, just the little sprinkles and cherry on top. Just some good sounds, some solid sounds, good stuff. Sounds wonderful. It's gonna take us a little bit before we come back to the Within Temptation album. We only have 4 more to go, so probably the next time we come back to it, it won't be kind of sprinkled in between like we were doing when we were finishing the Evanescence album. I know that was a long time ago, so it's kind of hard to remember that we were doing that, but we were. So it's gonna be gone for a little bit, but when we come back to it, we're just gonna knock out the last 4 songs and finish off the album itself. And the next song we're gonna finish out the other album we've been working on for a year or so. I wish I was exaggerating, but I think that might be true. Which is Jonathan Young's 2015 stuff. Somebody that used to know. Really like that song. I might knock that out tonight. I might not. I am a little tired, but I do really enjoy that song, so we'll see what happens. Probably won't, but you never know. Probably get to another time, but when we get back to Within Temptation, it's going to be Jane Doe, and then we'll finish off the other 3 afterwards. But after Jonathan Young, we're going to start. I'm just going to let you know, if you're still watching, we're going to have a lot of Bad Omens coming out here soon. Like, a lot of Bad Omens. Within the finishing out the next album, I got 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 4 Bad Omen songs coming out. So, and then we'll probably start to do even more Bad Omens soon after that, just because I want to finish up at least 1.5, 2 of their albums, so I can start listening to it more. So, we're gonna be listening to a lot of Bad Omens, which I'm not mad about. We're gonna be getting through a lot of their album and whatnot, but after we finish Jonathan Young, we are going to have a Bad Omens interlude, and then we're going to start working on finishing out the next album that we need to finish, which is Power Wolf, Best of the Blessed. And also we have 2 of their live songs, I believe, from the like half live video studio concert thing they put on, I think is what these 2 are from, but I can't fully remember. I'll have to maybe double check that. I'm not 100% positive, but we'll see. But we do have 2 live songs that we added to the end of the Best of the Blessed album that we need to check out as well, and those will also be attached to there. So yeah, in between there, we're going to be throwing in a bunch of Bad Omens. Even got some Falling Reverse coming back. I want to finish out chapter 4 and 5 of Anchor, and we're also going to throw in some Lacuna Coil in there into the mix, and a new artist for us on the channel. I have technically heard some of their songs before, but they are very new to me, and I want to check out this one specifically. That one's going to be a surprise. It's going to be coming down a little bit later, but yeah, we do got a new artist for this channel, and kind of for me in the mix as well. So hope you guys are excited for that. I will see you then with Temptation. Thank you so much for the music. Thank you all for joining me. I'll see you next time.